yeah. I have waited 1 hour and 44 minutes, now 45, for not to get on. No YouTube, no phone, just sitting here. Hell, not even getting off the game in PS4. Just texting night. Well, I kind of contradict what this said, but still. I text night every 15 minutes, and he would still not get on.
Ma, Suiko.
What? Honestly, I'm all done. I'm not waiting anymore.
嘘縫いに
Welcome to the stream. Currently, Knight isn't here because he took an hour and 44 minutes, and he's still... How long now? How long? Oh, 1 hour and 52 minutes. That's how long it's been taking. I recently saw this broadcast after 100... Stop saying 100. 1 hour and 44. Well, 45 actually. Right now, I'm trying to get UI middle, and he took 7 hours to even join, so... He's only been playing Aragami all day, no, every day. Yeah, that's what getting a platinum in 100% means. You play it every day until you get it. You take a break, and this prolongs it. Let me guess, you're going over here. Rain! Rain!
俺も彼一緒に。
殺すぎていないわ。
すぐあらに。
おでおるで、せいでらで。
な
Ah.
セニオモ、デナカツイ。
そのアナマ、お金につけ、それの夫に。
Also, he like complained that I teleported and I didn't get seen, but then he complained again, saying I got caught when I was teleported. When I teleported. Ray, can you stop? See? First try as well. First try. Bro. Literally first try. Literally first try. Nah, I'm going to the bathroom real quick. Hold up. Also, I didn't know he was streaming. No wonder why it took so long. I don't blame him. But still, I want him to get it as well, so I'm gonna wait for him. Alright. I'm just gonna, probably, yeah. I'm gonna play some chapters while I wait for him. You know what? I'll play through the entire thing. The entire thing. I'll play through all of it. Waiting for him. Also, I waited like 15 minutes every single time saying done yet. It started at 5:45. No, I think it started 6:45. Then I started again at 7, 7:15, then 7:30. But at 7:30 I said it's been 1 hour and 44 minutes. Waiting for you to get on. Done yet? You know what? Actually, I'll just read this whole thing. I'll go through every cutscene. Every cutscene. That's him using a forbidden technique more hard than anybody else. Also, I have max upgrades, obviously, because I needed it for another detective. No, what? I'm too used to skipping. Way too used to it. I'll do each other attack. Okay, okay. I'll skip the other one. Like the first one, dude. You've already seen that. But I want to get through all the cutscenes. Alright. All time. Let me go. Also, if every Aragami needs a sword when they get summoned, how do they get a sword without the Orochi sword? There isn't many swords around. So unless they're automatically using saddle powers, kunais, and whatever, then they can't do anything besides teleport around. No one to go to. Imagine you got a dagger instead of a sword. Also, they cut that little tail off at the in the very end. It goes to the right. They cut that off in Arkham 2. I don't know. I wonder. Huh. Okay. Well, that could have been really, really short for a night's achievement. I kind of want to see Jack's guy playing this again.
You know.
I look up this series.
していく。いや。ああ、そうだ。おおね。
Oh, right, no bell. Well, I kind of like Aragami 1 more than 2. Because Aragami 1, you're pretty much just all in the air. Like, you can fly pretty much. Like, jump, dash, double jump. Or you can just go into a ledge and then you're gonna stay in the air for like the entire game, just getting kills off that. But 1, you just stay grounded. You kill people on the ground. You rarely ever get aerial kills. I didn't know the text on that. Since when? Okay. Oh, that control, we are one shot. Okay. Yeah, you actually can. You actually can. You can climb pretty much the tallest building in the game just from doing that. But not all buildings. You can get stuck on top of a building. It's not only a glitch, it's actually like you can get like a very specific part Okay. So what I'm talking about is the one military district. You can get to the very top of the building that's in the picture. The image. Wait, I didn't notice this. Why is there a big long thing going up to the... Like, you can look for a very specific part that gives you an up arrow. And once you teleport up there, there's like, 4 invisible barriers that stop you from going off. My speech is something else entirely. Okay. I mean, yeah. I never really got to hear the conversations of the enemies. Oh, what now? I always just kind of zoom past it. Kind of packed right there.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, shit's so very
Exactly.
Ah, Zelda.
Long hands.
Yeah,
Wait. I never knew that was Kurosuna. Okay. I want to read all the scrolls. Volume 1, The Four Symbols. July 2nd, year 28 of the 5th AIDS. Shadow, Strength, Honor, Leadership. The Four Symbols of Daga, Sign on my chest. I've been waiting for this moment since the day Master Fukuro placed a dark dagger on my upturned palms. Huh. Today, as well as giving me his rank and position, he gave me his medallion. I am now one of this great guild's 4 leaders. I will follow my master's steps with pride. I saw Inari during the ceremony. It's been ages since we last spoke. We chatted about our adventures. So long ago now, yet it feels like they happened yesterday. He's probably one of the most trustworthy and honorable men, both on and off the battlefield, that I've ever met. Together we made history as one of the best teams Dakudaga had ever seen. He was promoted to a leader of the guild 2 years ago. He's always been 2 steps ahead of me, but now here we are on equal footing again. Master Fukuru told me about the story of the guild, about how it's all worked for decades. Since it was founded generations ago, Dakudaga has been well known across the continent, almost mythological in status. The best shadow assassins in the known world stand in our ranks. We are invisible and lethal. Our income depends on the contracts we accept: espionage, theft, assassination. But we always reserve the right to refuse a contract that conflicts or interferes with our interests. Huh. And what's that? This country hasn't experienced any true internal conflict since Dakudaga was founded. Okay, so not a person. And that's because the guild itself has cut down any sprout of corruption or tyranny in the government at the very first sign of it. A bright full moon. February 12th, year 29 of the 5th AIDS. It turns out paperwork is a great destroyer of a leader's time. I miss the old days. Inari and I are picking routes to impenetrable fortresses, collecting... Okay. So, no R. It's a more past tense. Collecting secret information, slitting the throats of our enemies. I miss the volatility. The living. At least now that we're both leader of the guild, I see more of him than ever. March 9th, year 29 of the 5th AIDS. Oh, there's more? Wait, is there more over here? Oh! Oh, okay. And yet remain invisible, the shadow lingering by the feet of society. Dakudaga was created to be amorphous and nomadic. We have 4 leaders who lead the 4 disparate groups of our guild, each spread around the country, ensuring that the organs of power and command do not rot into dictatorship. As long as Dakudaga remains vigilant, peace and stability is asserted across the nation. My heart swells with pride at the thought that I am one of this great guild's 4 leaders. March 9th, year 29 of the 5th AIDS. I had to pull myself together. Today, after one of our meetings, Inari introduced me to his fiancée, Mitsuki. The engagement was only announced recently. He told me that she's a member of the ancient and famous Shirokitsu clan. When she entered the room, it was as if time stopped. That long white hair, those blue eyes, like a bright full moon appearing through dark clouds of night. As soon as whoever is writing this wrote in long white hair, I immediately thought of the Kasai helmet in Aragami 2. I am ashamed of my thoughts. I'm gonna put her out of my mind. I won't be able to look at Inoi's face anymore otherwise. What was he thinking anyway? Bring a woman to the leaders' meeting? What? August 21st. First. Okay, Sam, how many is more? How many? Okay, so this is Hio. This is Hio writing this. Okay. Wait. Okay. August 21st. Year 29 of the 5th Aids. For years we've been holding the threats to the guild at bay. But now one of them seems to be gaining strength. A light guild called Saigo-sen. I've heard rumors about its leaders. Two brothers, powerful light adepts that use techniques no one has ever seen before. Yeah, that makes sense for me to say ever, not never. Two brothers, powerful adepts that use techniques no one has never seen before. That sounds sarcastic. No one has never seen before. No one has ever seen before. Ever. We'll just say ever. People like to exaggerate, but still. This guild seems to be causing problems in our neighboring countries. I've sent some men to gather information. I don't think Saigo-sen would dare set foot on our land, but it never hurts to have an ear to the ground. December 26th, year 29 of the 5th Aids. Yesterday, Mitsuki gave birth to a baby girl, Yamiko. I received a letter from the Inari talking about her, that she has Mitsuki's eyes, that she's the most beautiful thing in the world, that the list goes on. I could hardly recognize Inari in the letter, no sign of the ruthless, sharp, and cunning man once knew. Perhaps he is on an insane sentiment I felt when I saw Mitsuki. That sensation of safety and invincibility she exudes. I don't know if that's how I pronounce that, but I try my best. That's something I'd want, personally. I've never been on post for such banal reasons. So far, I'm just pronouncing it how I think it's gonna be pronounced. But there's some words in here I don't really know. Okay, August 1st, year 33 of the 5th Aids. Hold on. 4 years after the first appearance, Saigo-sen has decided to cross our borders without permission. I can't understand why they would dare to do this. Maybe all the time they spent assaulting and killing farmers has made them feel invincible. Well, we'll show them what happens when you disturb the hornet's nest. October 18th, year 33 of the 5th Aids. It took longer to travel to the Saigo-sen camp than it took to win the entire war. The night after we found them, we broke into the leaders' tents and put an end to their lives. I didn't expect a long battle, but this was disappointing. Two great brothers of light, they said, who from great distance can blind you and pierce your heart and blink an eye. I actually expected something from them, but it was barely worth coming. Certainly, not two of us were their best soldiers. I'm sure Nario was glad when we said he could stay at home with his beloved wife and daughter. stolen or wouldn't be happy unless its store was the first to taste the prey's blood. Huh. Okay. Which one is this? My enchantment? Okay, what's your time on? Okay. January 9th, year 34 of the 5th age. I've never felt this before. A sense of shortcoming, of failure. I never felt anger like it. As though my insides have been clawed out, a burning anger remains. I've never gotten that angry. Jesus. I've lost friends in the line of duty many times. I thought I was used to it. The Psycho-Sen leaders killed Nari 3 days ago. They also killed Mitsuki and Yamiko. What? They're lying then. Unless they're not the same Yamiko. But long white hair and blue eyes. That explains her face. And her hair. Our sources confirm that the light of death didn't leave a shred of their bodies intact, wiped from existence in the blink of an eye. Our sources say the light soldiers also attacked most of the village. How could Anari let this happen? My most trusted agent reported that the Psycho-Sen leaders were present during celebrations at their capital. They made us believe we had killed them, that they had surrendered. Perhaps the Psycho-Sen or something else after all, a true nemesis. But why Nari? Why Shamali? Was he just the first? Is this an open declaration of war? Declaration. That sounds close to decoration. Declaration. Was he just the first? Is this an open declaration of war? I told Nari to bring his family here to our lord's encampment. I told him, but I didn't want his daughter to grow up in a place like this. He should have listened to me. That's it. No! No, 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 no. Long search. I'll stop it back to society. May 28th, years 37 of the 5th age. 38 months have passed since the day we began our expedition to West Mountain Valley, where Nari and Michiki lived. Each and every day I imagined myself making the light brothers suffer, making them pay for what they did. But now that we're finally here, it's empty. The death of our spies during the attack filled us with more trepidation than usual. We had no insight into what we would find. Sure enough, we found nothing. What they said was true. Saigo-sen left no trace of Nari, Michiki, or Yamiko. The only thing they found were the bells. Wait. Wait a minute. That lines up with a vision. That lines up with a vision. So Yamiko ran away, and I and Mitsuki are actually dead. But Yamiko ran for her life with a doll. And the bells, that's in Kaiho custody, isn't it? Okay. The only thing we found was the bells and noise father left him. Our tracking also led us to some sort of mine shaft where the locals had been mining for small traces of a strange material. Didn't know I find this? March 14th, year 39 of the 5th AIDS. We examined the strange minerals further. Hold on. There's only good ground. I can safely say that this mineral was Sago-san's reason for attacking Inari's village. They could have struck anywhere else after the strike, but they didn't. What? They could have struck anywhere else after the strike, but they didn't. What? They disappeared into the wilderness immediately after the attack. We have yet to find anything that would indicate their whereabouts. We've taken a fishing village east of the Great Forest and south of Sanzen Kazui Lake. Kazui. Some villagers seem to know about Saigo-san. Sorry, I don't think of villagers as a human. I just think of a Minecraft villager. That's it. I don't know what villagers look like in real life. The closest I can think of is like African children. That's it. Like a very, very poor village. Some villagers seem to know about Sago-san, but refuse to say anything. We'll need to persuade them. White hair and blue eyes. March 18th, year 39 of the 5th AIDS. Sometimes I wonder whether someone or something really is in charge of our destinies. This morning, one of my men came to me with a prisoner. A villager had to return home after hunting the forest for several days. I asked what he had for me, and he gave me a doll, a small rag doll. Crafted with care, but very worn. It was an effigy of a woman with white hair and blue eyes. On her vestments was a motif, a Daku Daga symbol. I seized the villager and demanded to know where he had found it. He said it was on the ground in the middle of the forest. What? This is the only clue we've had about Noah's trauma for years. Wait, no. I dragged the man back to my office and wringed every last of information I could out of him. This is the only clue we've had about Noah's family for years. Perhaps one of them survived at their achievement in the forest. Then the real wonder, the real coincidence. The person I wasn't sure even existed, the person who had survived in Nari's name, found me. While I held a candle to man's face, a small creature leaped from the shadows with a knife. It struck like lightning, almost catching me unguarded. As it threw a flurry of attacks at me, I eventually managed to get a good look at its white hair, which shone with the light of the rising sun. It didn't stop swinging until the moment I settled behind it. Then it stopped and stared at me with those blue eyes. The same impression I had years ago with those eyes piercing through my very soul traveled down my spine once again. The little savage. I struggle to think of the last time I was this amazed, this delighted by life surprises. That little girl, dressed in a rough coat made of fur and armed with a knife made from the bone of a beast. Yeah, I thought they were going to continue to explain the rough coat made of fur, and then yeah. Well, I guess not. And armed with a knife made from the bone of a beast was the living picture of Mitsuki. With all the peace and friendliness I could muster, I said, "Yamiko?" For a moment her eyes widened, but she quickly recovered herself, stepped away, and raised her guard, growling at me like an animal. I was taken aback too. I realized that in front of me was a child who had spent 5 years alone in the great forest of Rosamond, probably after watching Saigo-sen light adults kill their parents. I'm almost certain she had avoided human contact since then. Perhaps she didn't understand words anymore. But if she had avoided humans, I wondered, why had she attacked the villains? The answer, rather obviously, was the doll. I slowly took it out of my pocket and placed my sword on the ground. The little girl stood at the doll, staring at the doll without blinking. Where is it? Alright. Then I took my Daku pendant with my other hand and put it by the doll's side. It worked. Showing the little girl the Daku symbol on both objects stopped her in her tracks. She lowered her knife slowly. I shadow leaped to her side and gave her the doll. That stare she gave me. I promised myself that I would protect my life for the rest of my days. That explains the DLC and why he's actually in a grave for this sword. And since the forbidden technique was used on her, he didn't stop until she died. But he didn't get that far. And then I think that's when Ryo's soul was put into an Aragami. Last one. You there? But let's say. Also, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Alright. September 18th, year 39 of the AIDS. In the end, the only clue we found about Saigo-sen is that they fled to the south after striking our village. Not much to go on, but at least fate rewarded us with Yamiko, who survived the attack somehow. We decided to go back to our new base of operations in the city of Kuryu. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Well, yeah. hold off our search for Sagusen for now. Okay. Children can be challenging. Yamago is difficult with everyone in the clan except me. I'm a shadow assassin, not a nanny. At least Yamago is gifted. She is far from normal, displaying skills of stealth and shadow sense already on par with those of my best men. It has made things easier in the training, but other aspects of her education have been far more challenging. I'm just glad that we found her before it's too late, before her mind lost all semblance or symbionts of humanity. Isn't that a 1? Hold on. No, that's not a 1, that's a L. But it's still pronounced as symbionts for some reason. Somehow we have given Yamiko a place in society again as a member of Dakudaga. Is that the DLC? Since arriving here with us, her skills have improved considerably. She has even begun behaving like a human being again. I'm certain we shall be presenting her with a dark dagger in no time. She'll be one of our greatest agents. Oh, Kurosu.
Kanedo, ilyen iskoleni. Sabu.
I'm still waiting. I know. First time. Hold on. Blue eyes, long white hair. Tai Hollow. That's a new one. Is that really how they put Japanese letters in the text? Do they tape vertically? I don't understand that, sorry. Please give me subtitles. In English, please. Oh? Okay. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna go back and believe me. Alright, well, that's a clip then. 3 hours, 9 minutes.